Happy holidays, and Merry Christmas to anybody who celebrates. Today's been a good day. It's been kind of a long day. It's Christmas Eve right now, about 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Michigan. I did have a full shift today at my job, and just thought I'd make a little video, sit down, family time's over. Made myself a little gin and tonic, and trying to unwind a little bit before another day of Christmas activities tomorrow. So I thought I'd make a quick little video talking about my favorite tech of 2019. It's going to include a PC part, a laptop, a camera, and a camera accessory, which could be anything from a tripod to a lens. But to meet this criteria, it had to come out in 2019. So stay tuned, and welcome back to Cinefacts. So before we get into all that, today was Christmas Eve, and I did see my girlfriend's family, and I got a couple gifts tonight, so I thought I'd show off a little bit. If you don't feel like sticking around for this, right here, I'll put what time you can skip to get to the good stuff. Still here? So, got a couple little things tonight. My girlfriend and her family are pretty awesome. I got this shirt, sorry for the wrinkles. It's a haunted tiki shirt. Thought it was pretty awesome. Pumped to wear that probably tomorrow on Christmas. I got another nice button up as well. Very Black Sabbath-esque. It's a devil button up. He's standing on a bat. It's pretty awesome as well. 666 Urban Legends. It's going to be a quality read. Love a good conspiracy theory. Love me some Lil No Face. So I'm pretty excited for that. It'll go on my desk at work probably. My girlfriend also got me the Stranger Things Dungeons & Dragons starter set. It'll be a fun little one-shot. Also the Demogorgon piece and the dice set it comes with are pretty awesome too. Man, people must know I love to drink. But man, this is a lot. Some Bombay, some Bullet 2. It's gonna last me a while. Awesome little, me and my girlfriend have a running thing with Alice Cooper. Gotta love a nice rock star from Detroit. Nice little ornament, but Alice Cooper bust. Probably hang that from my windshield. And she got me a framed picture of us and a little doggy. She's not little, but very cute. Just thought I'd share a couple personal items just to get into the holiday spirit. Whether you edit on the go or you need a laptop that you can take to and from work, my pick of the year is the Eluktronics Mag 15 laptop. Very portable at 4.15 pounds. It's actually lighter than the new 16-inch MacBook Pro. It can be outfitted with a 2070 graphics card, and it has the i7-9750 processor built into it. It can also be outfitted with 64 gigs of RAM, has a 2 terabyte M.2 SSD, and it actually has an empty slot so you can add another one as well. It's pretty impressive, especially for its price at only $2,400, and that's the fully spec'd out one. There's actually a cheaper model that has the 1660 Ti, and it has a 144 Hz refresh rate on the screen. So not only is it great for content creators, but it's also great for gaming. On to my favorite PC part of the year. Whether you're doing a new build or you're just looking to upgrade your computer, AMD really pushed it this year. They really set a new bar in terms of CPUs. The Ryzen 3900X is really where it's at right now. 12 cores, 24 threads. Intel's just got to catch up now. But for $500, this CPU is basically unbeatable right now. Whether you're editing, whether you're doing more intensive animations, this is going to be the CPU right now in 2019. Surprisingly, my favorite camera accessory is for Sony. Now, I shoot on the GH5, and at the moment I don't have plans to buy a Sony camera, but Tamron is really killing it when it comes to the E-mount. The new 17 to 28 Tamron lens, f2.8, the Tamron is basically making its own trifecta, its budget trifecta. but basically you're getting G Master quality for a much cheaper price. At $900, this is one of the best lenses you can buy. Sony released a lot of new cameras this year that were pretty interesting, but for me it didn't really up the ante for video specs. They just didn't really do enough for me. Panasonic also released some interesting full-frame mirrorless cameras, for example the S1H, and that is actually the first mirrorless body camera to be approved by the Netflix list of cameras. But the only problem with that is its weird L mount that with very expensive and limited lenses, but also the price tag of $4,000 for the body alone was a bit much. With all this in mind, my favorite camera of the year is the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K. This camera just blew everybody's socks off. A camera for $2,500 that can shoot raw 6K up to 50 frames per second using the full sensor of the camera. This camera is a true beast. This camera can also do 4K 60 and 2.8K at 120 frames per second. It competes with cameras that cost $4,000, $8,000, $12,000. The quality and image you can get out of this camera can confuse a lot of people for a Red or an Ari. It has a high dynamic range, and the Blackmagic Raw color is just incredible. With an EF mount, it already has a wide variety of lenses you can choose from that are relatively inexpensive. Do Blackmagic's camera have their downsides? Yes, but so does every other camera. But for these prices and with these specs, they're just a very impressive camera. The colors, the quality, just the image you get out of them is rivaling even some of the most expensive cameras. And that's why I think the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera is the best camera of 2019. Blackmagic is really pushing the game, and I think it's pushing the other camera companies to just bring up the quality and to bring up the specs of all of their cameras just to meet what Blackmagic can do. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, down below in the description, I'm going to link all the gear I talked about today. Happy holidays, and Merry Christmas again if you celebrate.